The next few poses will be done in a standing position. Please move slowly and at your own pace. Keep the sturdy chair nearby for balance if needed. If you find that I'm talking faster than you are moving, please take your time and do fewer repetitions. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Place the feet about hips width apart and grounded on the floor. Lift the toes and spread them nice and wide, and feel the navel pull gently in towards the spine. Push the toes into the floor and lean forward just a little bit. Feel the muscles that keep you steady. Lean back just a little bit and feel the toes come up. Feel the muscles that keep you steady in this position. Now push all four corners of the feet into the floor. Notice the steadiness of mountain pose. Notice how the steadiness of mountain pose feels. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders towards the ears, back and down so the shoulders are slightly open. Let the palms rest open to the side. Inhale and let the arms rise with the palms facing up. Exhale, bend at the elbows and allow the hands to come down the center line. Sink into the knees just a little. Repeat this again. Inhale, lift the arms with the palms facing up. Allow the hands and face to be relaxed. Continue with this movement at your own pace. Breathe as you move, and try to coordinate the breath with the movement. On the next breath, lift the arms back over the head. Fingertips point in, palms face up. Imagine that you have candles in the palms of your hands and you do not want to spill them. Turn the fingertips so they face behind you. The palms remain up. Turn the fingertips to the side and then to the front like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again, towards one another, and then forwards like an offering, then out to the side walls. Breathe as you move, up to the top with the fingers facing in again. Let's do this rotation one more time. After the second rotation, allow the hands to cascade down by the side and let them rest. Pause for one slow inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. This next exercise is excellent for strengthening the spine and gently stretching the muscles of the back, front, and sides. Attempt to make the movement easeful and gentle. We will do these movements with various arm positions. The first arm position is the easiest. Please be sure to stay with the one that feels best for your body. We will demonstrate them all. Take the right hand to the waist and then the left. Roll the shoulders open. And on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to the center. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And on the next inhale, gently pull the navel towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin and feel a sense of lengthening through the front of the body. On the next exhale, begin to fold gently forward. It does not have to be all the way. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale and rise back to a standing position. Open the left arm to the side. Keep the elbow bent. Leave the right hand on the waist. Inhale. Exhale, lean slightly to the right, and then return back to the center. Bring the left hand down to the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen to the left. Return to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Gently pull the navel in towards the spine. Pull the shoulder blades softly together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward halfway. Inhale back to standing. Open the left arm again. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean to the right. Inhale and return back to the center. Place the left hand on the waist. Lift the right arm. Inhale. On the exhale, lean to the left. Inhale and return back to the center. Roll the shoulders open. Lengthen through the front of the body. Slightly pull the shoulder blades together. Get a small lift in the chin. Exhale and fold forward. Knees slightly bent. Inhale and return to standing in mountain pose. Pause for a moment. Inhale and exhale. For this warrior sequence, attempt to keep the movements gentle and relaxed. If you notice that you are struggling, move the feet closer together. Lower the arms or make the movements smaller. This pose is great for strengthening the legs, respiration, and opening the shoulders. Step the left foot forward just a few feet. The back foot points in at a 45-degree angle. The front knee bends and the hips face front if possible. Inhale, open the arms and bend at the elbows. On the exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards each other. Inhale, open the arms and push the heart softly forwards. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the arms together. Inhale, open the arms to where you feel comfortable. Exhale, relax the arms inwards. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands back down by the side, return to mountain pose. One breath here. Inhale, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Take a moment, there's no rush. Ground the back foot into the floor. Bend the front knee. When you are ready, open the arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands and elbows towards one another. Inhale, open the arms. This is a relaxed opening in the chest. Exhale, bring the hands and arms towards one another. Inhale, repeat again, creating spaciousness with a full inhale. Exhale, contract and relax the arms slightly. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let the hands rest down by the side and return back to mountain pose. Pause here for a few breaths.
Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome everyone to Peace Time program from Peace Point Meditation. This program will broadcast on Thursday and Sunday with me, Ven.Sophon panyasopanoe from the Makaya International Meditation Center. I would like to thank you everyone for joining the program and say hi to all of you who are joining the program now. And this program is designed for everyone, regardless religion, race, gender, or backgrounds. On Thursday and Sunday, we'll specifically talk about the wisdom, and also we practice meditation. And this week, I would like to share my wisdom talk about my peace journey, and also what I have done in the past with my experience, and also will guide you to meditate at the end. How are you doing? Okay, I hope everyone stay safe at home. I hope everyone be hopeful for uncertainty of the world with the global pandemic. This is the nature of the world that we are facing. Since in the past until now, we have seen the change all the time. And this is, we can learn from the nature of the world. And we also learn how to adapt our life, ourselves with it, in order to stay the equilibrium of our mind that's still become peace and joy, and find the opportunity in the situation, especially the hardship, the difficulties we are facing. We can deal with it with a smart way if we know how to. As we learn spiritual practice through meditation, I believe that you can be able to apply meditation to soften your mind, find your own positive energy to fight against the negative situations. To fight against the negative situation is not what we do in the negative ways, but we use the positive energy that we have gained from meditation to find the bright side of it, and to find a way to solve the problems precisely, not follow our own negative feelings that come from the situation. And this is what we have learned, and we can do it. It may not be perfectly, but at least we know how to, like the way we practice anything, we have any skill. The first time we deal with the problems, with the unskillful things, we need time, we take time to adapt ourselves, practice ourselves until we can do it fully. And with meditation practice, this is the tool for us to work with the mind. Okay, it's very different from the worldly activity, worldly work, that we need the knowledge, we need to practice, we need to learn, we need to put effort to get something we want. And for the mind as a spiritual part, we cannot use any effort. Okay, we just start with the peace in mind, start with the calmness, with the relaxation. This is very totally opposite to the worldly task. And with the pandemic, we know that the way we can fight against it is how we can stay our lives safely and how we can protect ourselves and our beloved ones to be survive for the disease, right? And because we love ourselves, everyone I believe and I definitely like believe that you all love yourself. Because we love ourselves, so we try our best to keep our life smoothly, happily, with the right way, with the right thing, with the right method. And if we love ourselves, so we should do the best thing that we can do during the pandemic with the disease that we cannot see it, but we know from the knowledge from the medical experts. With the right practice, we can do it. Just stay home safely, right? Keep the distancing, wear masks, and be aware every activity. Stay home, especially in America. It's very crucial, very intensive situation that everyone should stay home and do self-quarantine. It's becoming the new normal for everyone. And many of us who staying in different country or especially in America still in the quarantine. And this is the right thing we should do. Okay, we don't really feel like it's like the way the situation limit our freedom. It's what we should accept the reality. This is the best thing we can do, even though it's limit our ability to do something else. And if we can understand the benefit of quarantine, the benefit of the practice that let us stay safe and be protective, not only ourselves and others, so we can feel like this thing just normal and just like we feel like okay and feel don't really annoy ourselves and the way let us feel comfortable with it. And sometimes it's challenging, right? But with the almost 9 months, now I believe that many of us get used to it, right? Including myself. So today, I just would like everyone to understand and accept and be embrace our what we're doing is that already good for us to do, and just be patient and peacefully patient, not really worry and stressful about what we are doing now, because the more we get worried about the situation, the more negative feelings come to us, because the mind meditating, if we focus on the negative things, the negative thing will come to us more and more. If we focus on the opportunity, the first positive things, the positive thing will come back to us in some ways. So this is the nature of the mind that we should understand. And today with the quarantine that we stay safe at home, right? It reminds me that not only we can stay safely at home or quarantine or somebody say lockdown, that let us stay safely. Also, the spiritual part is mean our mentality, our mind can be also in the quarantine as well, because mind and body affects one another. And this remind me in a few years ago that it's not the COVID-19 crisis, because it's just normal situation. With my experience, that one of them is like the monastic practice, or it's traditional practice for the Buddhist monks that reflect themselves by purification from the precepts, by spend time for the retreat. So it's like a self-quarantine to protect the mental impurities. And this is become the tradition for Buddhist monk that if we have a chance to purify our mind and to review our precepts, we do as often as we can in order to we get ready to receive the new things, the new knowledge from Buddha teachings, and also to reflect the mind that anything or any weakness, any mistake we may have done, we need to review it and fix it with the precepts, with the cultural practice. So this becoming the tradition for the Buddhist monks. Some monks spend like 10 days, 14 days. It depends on the purpose of that monk. For me, that 3 years ago, in 2017, I had opportunity to spend 10 days self-retreat in the northeast region of Thailand. So I would like to share story with you today as the way that I remind myself with the self-quarantine in the spiritual way. And I would like you to learn together with me, and it can be a reflection for yourself and that relate to your self-quarantine in the pandemic. So this is a picture of me in 2017. This is a cave in the city called Nakhon Ratchasima, or the Thai people call Korat. Okay. This is the monastery that I spent 10 days to review my precept and do my spiritual quarantine at this temple. And this temple has been related to a Dhammakaya temple because the abbot of this temple was ordained from the Dhammakaya temple. So I have a chance to know the vice abbot of this temple, and he very kindly accept my request to stay 10 days for the self-retreat. And this is the monastery that have natural cave in the monastery. So this is very interesting, and the place that I'm yearning to go for a long time since I was a layman. So this is the place that I visit as the spiritual quarantine. It's a part of the northeastern region of Thailand, and it's the name of Tham Khao Wong, okay, or you can call the Khao Wong Cave Monastery. It's about 2.5 hours driving from Bangkok. This is the area of the temple. So it's in a remote area and with a lot of forests and cliffs, and very natural and remote area with the fresh air. Is very high altitude in the northern of Thailand, eastern northern of Thailand. And because the temple located on the foot of the mountain, and the mountain had a cave inside, and there's some buildings there for the monks. And at that time, there were about 20 monks lived there. And at the foot of the mountain. Okay, it's a rock mountain. They're up there before we enter the cave. Okay, so we need to walk up about 100 steps from the bottom. So this is what it looks like. So all the monks in the temple will do chanting and meditate in the cave every 15 days to review the precept and meditate and do some special ceremony. And for regular chanting and meditation, we do at the bottom in the building. But during the retreat, not only me to attended the retreat, so there were about more than 10 of the monks who joined the self-retreat. So once step up, walk up to the mountain, so when you see the Buddha image in front of the cave. So I took a chance to pay homage to the Buddha image and ask the blessing for the Buddha image to fulfill my retreat. This is the entrance of the cave. So right after I walk up 100 steps, and you can see the entrance to the cave. So this cave is not really big. At the entrance, I heard that this cave had been found for a long time ago, maybe more than 20 years. And from people, the villager told us that they used to have the monks who reside in the cave and then meditate there. And sometimes they have the tales about the Naka or the dragon, and this we call in Thai Buddhism like Naka or the snakes. That is one of the angels that in the snake form resides in this cave. So it's kind of interesting for me because it's something spiritual, and we'd like to prove how it looks like. So this temple also open for public, but it's different from other caves in Thailand because this cave is belong to the temple, and this for the meditation only. So anyone who visit this cave must follow the rules that when you visit this cave, you must be quiet, or if you like to meditate. So there's some spots in there in the cave for everyone to meditate. I will show you in the picture later. This right after the entrance, there's a small path and steps down a little bit. So you can see from the picture is when I walked down to these steps, it was amazing, because it's just like I'm standing by the beach. There's the wind keep blowing against my face all the time. So it's really fresh air. That very fresh air come from nowhere. Okay, when the first time when I went down, and this is what look like inside. Is become the big hollow space in there. You see, there's the formation of the stones, make the beautiful, shape of the cave. And the monks and the abbot of this temple accommodate and some part of the cave with the floor with the granite, right, and with the concrete, and clean very well. Yeah, just get ready for everyone to meditate. And you can see the meditation seat is made from wood, like a bench. This the bench, put different area in the cave. Very nice. And another part of the cave that I have seen is on the left hand side from this picture. Okay, this is another picture that's closely. You see the white umbrella that covered by the white screen that to protect the insects when meditating. Yeah, so because in the cave is, sometimes have the insects, so you want to make sure when people meditate, so there is no distraction from the insects, and also has small fan, okay, for anyone who like to, to feel comfortable, okay. But for myself, I didn't really use the fan because the air flow is very good, and just use some insect repellents. No need to use the umbrella as they provided. And this is the schedule. Daily, they start to have meditation schedule from 9 to 10:30 and 1 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So as my self-retreat, as a self-quarantine at that time, so I do like frequently, not the time, but at any time that I want, because it's 10 days, 10-day retreat. So I try every moment to meditate in the cave, because I don't know that when I'm gonna go back again. So I do 3 times a day in this cave. So late morning, late afternoon, and in the afternoon quite longer. And sometimes I just take a walk into the cave. So by the left hand side of the meditation spots, so this is the natural chapel for the monks. You can see the Buddha image and the image statue of พระมงคลเทพมุนี or my great teacher พระมงคลเทพมุนี who is the rediscoverer of the Dhammakaya meditation technique. So it's a golden statue here. And this is the first day that I meditate in front of the Buddha in the cave. I could tell you that it's very impressive and very wonderful experience when we meditate in the cave. So the cave is not really, feel uncomfortable, because as the air flow from the top of the mountain, and you can see the natural light from the top of the cave and make the air flow from the top to the entrance all the time. So that's why when get down to step down to the cave, you can feel like a breeze, the wind blow all the time, like by sitting on the beach. So different days I change my spot to meditate, okay, because I feel excited about every corner of the cave. So the first day in the front of the Buddha, the next day and the next session by the back. So different corner of the cave is very impressive, and can sense the natural feelings from the cave, And I guarantee that I can very still, the mind very disconnected from the world. They're very quiet, super quiet, because not a few people join meditation, or even many people who come to the cave. They know the rule, and everyone keep quiet and walk quietly. So I don't feel any disturbance from people who are coming to the cave, So that is designed for the monks and lay people who really want to meditate. Deeper in the cave, there's the pathway. I believe that about 500 meters, or maybe longer than that. So you can see from the picture that every corners and the angle of the cave is provided with the meditation seat. So with a small fan, so it really comfortable in, and some atmosphere with some light that's enough to see things around. So let me be very calm and very comfortable. So this natural feelings that already there. Actually, I don't need any preparation for the mind to find the comfortable feelings, because the comfortable feeling already there. So once close the eyes, just when close the eyes, the mind is, quickly to the stillness. So you can imagine that if we stay in the nature, okay, you can imagine by yourself when you are sitting by the beach, or in the park or the natural park, you can imagine that it really relaxes, right? Because the mind love it. Okay, the mind is expansive because it's part of the nature of self. The mind gets used to something spacious and open. If we stay the nature, which is clean and pure, so this is easy for the mind to be calm. So that's why sometimes I let you use the technique to think of the nature to allow the mind to be calm by itself. And the monks who stay in the temple, they have their single house, maybe like a small resident, right? Small building like that in the picture. So it's my let's call kuti, okay? Kuti in Thai means the monk residence. So this is a personal sleeping area for each monk. So you can see up to the mountain. You can see another kuti, and that's reside in different area of the mountain. And if my fellow monks who supported me during my retreat, so all of them helped me to chant, to give me because it's ceremony to reveal the precepts, and also to purify myself from certain ceremony, okay, after 10 days of the retreat. So because actually there are many pictures I'd like to show you, but because the time not really long enough for me to explain, but I just want everyone to get back and reflect yourself with my story, that as we have the self-quarantine at home during the pandemic, okay, think about the benefit of it, how we can get benefit from our own quarantine, okay? Don't even think that this is our limitation. Don't even think this is something like block us to stay outside or block our happiness. If we think like what I'm saying about self-quarantine as spiritual practice, like when I have the retreat, like in the cave. So it's becoming something special, okay, special retreat for yourself, okay. So the thing that I can reflect from my own spiritual quarantine, first thing is self-purification. It's like when we meditate, right? The mind becoming pure because the stillness of the mind is bring the peace energy, right? Positive energy to the mind. And that is the way the mind starting to clear by itself. And the more we let go, the more we gain peace in mind. The mind becoming purer. This is a self-purification for our own mind, okay? So use this advantage for yourself when you stay home, especially when we stay in the program, for example, like the meditation for peace break or peace time. This also can be the activity for you to spend with the self-purification from meditation. And then this is the way we gain, right? We gain the benefit from the quarantine, not because we think it's boring to stay home, but because we choose to stay with something like meaningfully for our mind. And also quarantine, as we understand, is to fight against the COVID-19, right, with the virus. But for spiritual, quarantine is for the spiritual part. It's for the mind, to against the virus in the mind. So the virus in the mind basically is about the greed, right? The three kinds of the impurities in the mind, or the virus in the mind, started greed and anger and ignorance. Okay, three main impurities cause us to suffer and be negative, and cause us to, to absorb the negativity in the mind and unhappy life. So when we get quarantined with the mind start to, against that impurities. As I said, the negativity will go away by its own once the positive energy arises in the mind, right? It starts to chase away the negative things in the mind. That's why when we meditate, we start to feel more relaxed and spacious and happy and peaceful. This is the signal of the peace energy is arising in the mind, and we don't feel really negative, right? We start to feel open. The happiness will come to us to replace the unhappy feelings. And also, is a way we can have reflection for ourselves. So during the process of meditation, we can observe our mind from the beginning, right? Just I said, before we meditate, our mind is kind of exposed to many things, thoughts, worries, and all kind of feelings. It's like a dirt in the mind. And then we observe that, and we know, and we start to clear it by the meditation, okay, using the technique that we feel comfortable with, like the mantra, visualization, or even think about the nature. So, and then we start to clear it bit by bit until the mind is becoming clearer, brighter, and go in state of stillness. This is the way we can observe our mind. And even we can see ourselves as sometimes we make some mistakes. Sometimes the past action remind us that it's not right to do. So instead of we open our eyes and see the fault from many people around us, but once we close our eyes, we look back inside ourselves to see our weakness and fix it and repair it by meditation. And the energy in the mind will lead us to do the positive things, to have the strength for us to fix what we do the mistakes, becoming better. And just for example, if we have anger, so the anger become less, and we develop the compassion, we develop the kindness from meditation. So this is a way we can reflect our feeling, our emotion from the self-quarantine. And the happiness can be found from doing nothing. You see, doing nothing seems to be boring, right? But when we meditate, doing nothing is not about getting boring anymore, because the mind starting to detach from something that us feel bored about the world. It's becoming the inner knowledge, the inner wisdom that led us to discover something new, something profound, like the brightness, like the feeling of detachment from the world that is very clear, very spacious, and let us to understand the world better. And we also benefit from doing nothing. Don't let the mind to think, especially when we get confusing about things, problems. When we meditate, we close eyes and letting go. So we start to be calm and relaxed. This is not about getting boring, right? It's something like relief and feel of the new energy that we can gain from meditation. And also retreat. Okay, the retreat is not to give in. Okay, give in is mean like we just don't want to do anything. We just ignore the problem, ignore whatever happened without taking responsibility. But because we do retreat, okay, to step back, to regain the energy from meditation. And the energy that we gain will defeat the problems again. And also the happiness will let us to multiply with our mind to fight against it as well. So when we meditate, the way that we meditate is like we take a break and find the bunker, find the safe place to, to get ready and refill the energy for our life, for our mind. Once we get ready, we fulfill our energy, then we go out again, open the eyes to face the problem again. At this time, it's easy for us to solve the problem. It's easy for us to deal with people. Okay, so we are going to have the different aspects, different perspective about the world. From the negative point of views, so becoming positive points of view. See, this is how meditation changed our perspective from the meditation, from the retreat. Okay, so I think quarantine let us easy to be like a spiritual quarantine, because we have more time to do so, right? It's up to us to think that this time what we should do or shouldn't do. If we love ourselves, if we like to let the negative thing from out of the mind, if we want the situation become better, we start to fix and start to make our mind to be positive first, right? And then everything will be okay. And with the pandemic, it seemed to be like normal for us, because we are aware of what's going on, and we don't really allow our mind to stay with the negative things. Okay, so it's our own responsibility to focus on which side, negative or positive. And I hope you have your time to stay home safely, physically and mentally. So don't just only let your physical body to stay home without doing anything, or spend time with the social media too much until you don't have much time to take care of your mind. Okay, mind and body should stay together and find the balance of it. So this is what I would like you to reflect yourself with the quarantine. Find the benefit of it, and this is what we can gain the something good in there, and eventually that's becoming the new signal, the good signal from the uncertainty, from the difficulties, that now we know that the vaccine just arrived. It is a good news that I think everyone will feel relieved a little bit, even though it's not really the end of the problem or the end of the pandemic, but we still have hope, right? And be peacefully patient and be strong and be healthy in mind and body. As long as we still fighting and with the problems, and we are in the in the tunnel, that but the end of the tunnel we can see the light in there. So just be waiting and patient. Okay, life side it up and down. The suffering, the unhappiness won't stay forever. Okay, so we still have our ability to find the brightness, at least in our mind first. Okay, now I think it's good time for us to take some time to remind ourselves with the inner peace from meditation, as we usually do right after the wisdom talk. Okay, so we will meditate about 15 minutes. Okay, so let us prepare ourselves to meditate and recollect the peace energy from meditation. Okay, now sit back and relax. Find your most comfortable position. Any position you feel most comfortable. Right. Now, very softly and very gently, slowly close our eyes. Let us close our eyes softly and gently. Close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. We take a moment to relax every muscle in the body. Use our awareness, our body sensation, to observe every part of the body, and we start to relax the muscle of our head. Gradually relax the muscle of our head down to our forehead, to our face. Relax the muscle of our cheeks, our chin, our jaw. Relax the muscle of our neck, shoulders, chest, arms, all the way down to the tip of fingers. Continue to relax the muscle of our trunk, down to our hips, our legs, all the way down to the tip of the toes. Relax. Let us embrace the relaxation from the top of the head all the way down to the tip of the toes. Let us feel the relaxation that we can let go of tension from every part of the body until we feel entire body is completely relaxed. There is no sign of tension. We feel our body becoming light and spacious. There is no burdens. There's no worry about anything in the world. Keep our awareness with the relaxation in the present moment, here and now. Embrace our present moment with the serenity where we're sitting in the safe place, in a house that we can detach ourselves from the outside world as a spiritual quarantine, that we allow our mind to relax, allow our body to be free from tension. This is the perfect quarantine that we gradually allow the mind and body to be pure, to be refined. We just simply let go all worries, all thoughts, any responsibility that may have in mind. Just stay our awareness with the relaxation, with the comfortable feelings. So refreshing with the present moment. Let us enjoy the present moment with the relaxation and calmness. Let us take a few deep breaths in and out, slowly and deeply. Take in the freshness from surroundings to fill our lungs, fill the center space within. And slowly breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We may continue to breathe normally. Now our mind becomes soft and gentle naturally. Let us feel so calm and more relaxed as our mind getting clearer and calmer. It starts to be free from our thoughts. Just keep calm with the relaxation. Maintain awareness inside ourselves, anywhere at the middle, the location we feel most comfortable, as long as we can. Just make it simple and take it easy to stay the mind peacefully inside the body. If the mind wanders, just simply welcome the mind back to the comfortable feelings. Or we don't pay attention to any thoughts. Just observe our center space with the relaxation, spaciousness, calm and relaxed. Be at the center comfortably as long as we can. Spend our time peacefully within ourselves or with the bright shining object if we feel comfortable to visualize the bright shining object, such as the bright shining full moon, the stars, or the sun. We can repeat the mantra to maintain the mind peaceful inside with soft and gentle sound of Samma Rahang, Samma Rahang, Samma Rahang. Whenever the mind wanders, just simply repeat the mantra until the wandering thoughts fade away by themselves, until our mind is becoming free from our thoughts. We may continue to maintain awareness with the empty space or the relaxation within. There is no expectation. Just keep our mind calm and neutral. Empty our mind from our thoughts. As long as we feel comfortable and relaxed, we just let go, keep going. Let the mind go with the comfort and relaxation. Be calm and relax consciously. Now, let us enjoy the moment of inner peace in silence. Sammarahang Sammarahang Sammarahang. We maintain our mind peacefully at a center space. Be calm and still harmoniously. Let the mind soft and gentle by its own. As our mind becomes stiller and more stable, we would feel more peaceful. We can connect with the inner peace and happiness as our mind gradually proceeds to the center of the body, proceeding to the origin of peace. Let us feel so spacious, so energized. We can experience the brightness and clarity from within. Any inner experience that we feel within, we just observe and let it be. There is no question or interaction at all. Just be neutral, be idle, keep calm, and stay in peace. The peace energy will grow by itself. It becomes peaceful and content. The inner energy of peace will gradually grow further and wider. It becoming the energy of peace that's so radiant, bright and shining, clear like a crystal ball or like a dewdrop, crystal clear, so pure. We just keep calm and observe our mind with peace and joy. Let peace energy to grow and expand by itself. Let it radiate in all directions. Allow peace energy becomes love and kindness. Cover our whole house, reaching everyone in the house to be peaceful, full of love and kindness. Be happy and be peaceful. Let peace energy to expand further, cover the whole city and state. Let peace energy to expand wider, cover the whole country, every part of the world. Let it encircling the whole world and beyond. Let love and kindness to cover the whole world. May all people and living beings be happy and be peaceful. May they all be safe. May they all be free from suffering and danger. For those who pass away, May they all rest in peace and be happy at all times. Let us share love and kindness with our beloved ones, our parents, our family members, friends. May they all receive our love and kindness. May they be happy and peaceful. May they be safe, be healthy, be successful in their lives, and live long. If our beloved ones pass away, may they all rest in peace. Let us stay our mind at the center space with peace energy, so radiant, so energized, soft and gentle from within. At the end of session, let us maintain our mind at the center. We are going to reconnect our mind with the surroundings. We just gradually connect our mind with the physical senses, with the feeling of the body, that we can move our postures. We can feel the air around us, while our mind maintains peaceful inside. Now very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. Okay, how do you feel, everyone? I hope you can find peace within yourself, right? I hope you have something new in your mind, like a new experience. So whenever we meditate, we may feel different things every day, every session. This is our observation that we can remember and feel it and remember it for next time. It can be used for the new technique for you. Or it also can be your evaluation as well if something wrong with the practice. So you just fix it for next time and don't do it again. Thank you, James, for your comment. You feel calm and peaceful. Thank you for sharing your feelings. And thank you, everyone, for joining program today. Venerable Pia, Tiffany, and many of you who joining from Facebook or YouTube. So our program will broadcast also on Sunday, and I would like everyone to stay safe and be mindful and embrace your quarantine, so you see the benefit of it from being healthy, both mind, body, and be hopeful. May give you the blessing with the power of peace that we have gained today, with the power of purity of my teacher and myself. May all energy of peace becomes the brightness in your mind to bring you happiness, success in your life. May you be healthy, wealthy, and live long. May you be safe from COVID-19. And whenever you meditate, may you can able to attain the inner peace in yourself, attain the wisdom inside yourself easily without delay. Thank you very much. And be safe, everyone. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye now.